Hey everybody, it's Dr. Clark here representing duoPT&YOGA, and on this edition of my YouTube channel I'm going to be doing a slightly different activity. This is a short targeted series that's going to really work your core, but it's going to be a lot more dynamic than we're used to. So this is going to incorporate a lot of physical, more like exercise type movements and suggestions if you want to turn up a notch a little bit, all of which will be inclusive of a yoga pose or asana to kind of get us started, and then we'll move in and out of that asana utilizing maybe some weights or an exercise band. I'll kind of cue you as we go along. So quite honestly, I was reading this month's version of Health magazine, and in it there was this really good workout that showed a person putting together maybe 6 or 7 different exercises utilizing some dumbbells, and I thought, wow, this is actually a nice core yoga flow. So I'm going to modify and adapt it slightly, but I am giving full credit to Health magazine for inspiring these exercises and for inspiring this flow. So this will probably be about 30 minutes, really targeting our core, looking a lot more dynamic, repetitive, like exercise movements. So thank you so much for joining me. Come on down to your mat, find a comfortable seat. I just so happen to be sitting on my heels at the moment because we're going to be moving around a lot, but I still want us to get centered before we start. So I'd invite you to find a comfortable seat, close your eyes, start to notice your breath. And in this series, we're going to build some heat. We're going to really help you realize your inner strength, maybe your inner warrior. So maybe that's your intention for this class, thinking about how strong you are, how you've overcome whatever it is you had to do today, whatever's been heavy on your mind, knowing that you have these pillars inside of you, faith, hope, and love, that help you make decisions and help give you strength. So maybe strength, maybe fire, maybe a warrior. Maybe that's your intention for today. Close your eyes. Breathe in. Breathing out. I want to do just 3 nice deep breaths. Inhale through your nose. Exhale through your nose. Remember, fill your belly first. Inhale. Lungs, heart lifts, exhale. And I feel like when your heart lifts, you can't but help those smile lips too. So one more, inhale, exhale. Good, we're gonna move right into our workout. Inhale, reach up. Exhale, twist to the right. Inhale, reach. Exhale, left. 3 times each side. Inhale, right. Exhale, left. Keep going. Keep moving to your own breath. You probably have 1 more each side. Good. When you're back to the center, inhale, big windmill arms, reach up. Cactus arms, pull down. 3 of those. Windmill arms, reach. Cactus arms, pull. 1 more, windmill arm, reach. Cactus arm, pull. Good. You're gonna move into standing. If you haven't already kicked on your favorite playlist, go ahead and do that. Grab some weights. And when I say weights, I don't literally mean that you need to have hand weights or dumbbells. If you do, that's great. I literally just grabbed some protein smoothie that I have that's gonna add a little weight to my movement. And so our first movement, hey, my little buddy's running around. Our first movement is gonna move us from standing in and out of malasana. So go ahead, widen your feet. There goes my better half of duoPT&YOGA. Turn out your toes, heels in, toes out. So this motion, we're gonna start down in our low malasana. So in malasana, hip opener, use your elbows to push those hips open. As you inhale, fill your breath. As you exhale, press up to standing, reach and push, twist left, lift right. Okay, so notice I turned my right heel, I lifted and turned it in. My right arm's extended over my head. I'm twisting to the right. This will protect your knee by lifting your heel. As you inhale, come back down into Malasana. Exhale, press up, turn right, reach left. So that left heel's gotta come up. So as you're twisting, if you don't lift your heel, you're gonna torque your knee. So I want that heel lifted as we turn. So now we're gonna pick up the pace and pick up our speed and our reps. So squat down, inhale, lift and push, exhale. Squat down, inhale, lift and push, exhale. I want 5 in total to each side. Moving to your breath. That's 2 on each side. The weight you're holding is just giving you a little resistance. You could have an exercise band that you're holding in both hands and you stretch it up. Resist that stretch on the way down. Okay, you got one more. Coming back to the middle. Inhale, reach. Exhale, hands, heart center. These weights are staying in our hand the whole time. Inhale, reach. Exhale, hands, heart center. Hopefully it's something light. We're doing a lot of repetition. Inhale, reach. Exhale, hands, heart center. Good. This time, widen your feet slightly. Toes and heels are in line with each other. We're gonna, on an inhale, drop down, bend your right knee, flatten your back. Exhale, lift your arms. Inhale, arms down. Exhale, move the other side. Inhale, lift. Exhale, lower. Good, so you're gonna, on your transition, inhale. Exhale, push. Inhale. Exhale, so it's a nice push-pull. Inhale. Exhale, push-pull. When you're lifting those arms, just shoulder height and back down. Okay, we call that the sub-impingement threshold. So we're keeping our arms below shoulder height. That does a nice strengthening of those muscles that stabilize your shoulder. Your spine needs to be long as you're moving in this beautiful lunge. That's a nice hip opener, right to left, lifting those arms up. We have about 3 more each side. Right, left. Good. And if you have an accountability partner, get them on out here with you. Have them working out with you. That's part of our mission at duoPT&YOGA, is to have you get in your workout with someone else. Maybe it's me. Hey, thanks, I love it. Maybe it's someone at home. Good, last one. Inhale up, shoulders roll forward. Exhale, down and back. Inhale, forward and up. Exhale, down and back. One more. Inhale up. Exhale, down and back. Now we've already done our hip opener, our shoulder opener. We're nice and warm. We're gonna move on to the floor where we're gonna spend the rest of our workout working on our core in a different way. So this first one is a plank. So have your weights where you can access them. Start in tabletop. Make sure your wrists and elbows line up under your shoulders. And you're gonna just kick those legs out behind you into a tabletop. Maybe try this without your weight at first. So inhale, lengthen your spine. As you exhale, roll to the outer borders of your feet. Lift your right arm high. Exhale, come back to plank. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, rotate to the outer borders of your feet. Lift your left arm. So all you're doing is coming from plank into a right arm extension, hips high, back to plank. Then you're doing a left arm extension, back to plank. Option, lifting your weights that you have, Holding that TheraBand between your hands so you're extending it up and resisting that movement on the way back down. Okay, so either way, your hips are high, you're rotating through that torso the whole time. You always have the option to drop to your knees and still reach and lift while you're on your knees. You're still getting that engagement from your hips through your shoulders. Anytime we're using our arms, those muscles attach across our shoulder. That's going to help us get some core engagement. Similarly, when you use your legs, those big muscles attach across your hip. That's going to get your lower core engaged. So you can't get away from it. Okay? Let's do 3 more each side. Focusing on your breathing, exhaling where the effort is, inhaling where you can. Good. You got 1 more each side. Good. Last one. Nice. Bring those knees down, tabletop. A few cat-cows. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. 2 more. Good. Move those weights out of the way. We're going to warm that back up just a little bit more. So I want you to inhale, drop into a nice up dog. Okay? Exhale, press back, child's pose. Inhale, come forward, up dog. So you're on the tops of your feet, your arms are lengthened, those hips come off the mat. As you exhale, you drop your knees, sit your hips back, reaching out. 1 more each way. Inhale, up dog. Lift those thighs. Exhale, come back. Good. Coming into tall kneel, keeping those weights nearby. Okay. So we're going to hold these weights. We're going to do something similar as if we were standing. Remember, we were reaching and pushing. So I want you to do a little bit of that movement to warm up your shoulders again. So you're going to push to the right as you twist left, push to the left as you twist right. Okay? It's like walk and chew gum at the same time. Good. 1 more each side. We're just warming up our trunk here, tall kneeling, so that it will be ready to hold us and be engaged for our next movement. So find the center. You can either tuck your toes for a little more stability and balance, keep them out straight. It's completely up to you. We're doing a nice tricep press, so I want you to press your weight up over your head, bring your hands together so your weight's touching. You're gonna bend those elbows, keeping your elbows in. Don't let them fly out, so keep those elbows in close. Keep them facing the ceiling. So as you bend, you're bringing that weight down back towards the nape of your neck. And then as you exhale, press back up. So notice this straight line. As you bring the weight down, your elbows stay up straight. They don't flare open. They don't move forward or backwards. So if you're coming down, that's not a tricep press. Okay, that's an overhead press, which is nice, but it's a different exercise. So watch me again. As you bend those elbows, bring your weight back towards the back of your neck. Your elbows stay high and tucked in. Exhale, press. Good, give me 8 more. Down, exhale, press. Down, exhale, press. Down, exhale, press. Down, exhale, press. I totally lost count. Don't know what number we're on. How about 3 more? That's the problem with PTs. We only pay attention enough to be sure you're doing it right, and then we just get lost in the beauty of the movement and your success, and we stop counting. That's it, bring it down. Good, roll those shoulders. This time backwards as you inhale, lift. Exhale, forward and down. Good. Make those circles as big as you want. This is more of like a nice resting in between. You're warm enough. You want to have a bigger circle, go ahead and do that. Okay, let's drop those weights for a second. Triceps we don't always work out, so let's stretch it right here, right now. Bring that hand towards the back of your neck, your upper shoulders, as you're bending that elbow. Just breathe. No stress here, we're just stretching out. Then shake it out, do the other side. Good. Because we don't exercise necessarily that muscle a ton, it can get overworked relatively quickly and then be sore tomorrow, which we don't need or want. Okay, so shake those arms out. Move your weights, but keep them close because all you're doing is coming down to your mat. So find those, move the flesh out from underneath you. Keep your legs bent and tucked in. Go ahead and grab your weights. We're gonna come down as if we're coming into a hover. Exhale, press up. So legs are in knees bent, Navasana, arms press. Inhale, come down. Exhale, press. Give me 10. Good, come on. 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, come on, 3, press, 2, and 1. Good, bring your feet together, supine butterfly pose. So all that looks like is grabbing around those ankles, lengthening your spine, letting your knees fall out, fold forward. Good. Inhaling and exhaling. Okay, let's do one more set of those. So that was just 10, right? So you're starting in a nice balancing pose. My toes are off the mat. My core is engaged. My body is long. So I inhale, lengthen out. Exhale, pull and press with your arms. Now, if this feels like too much, drop the arms. You can even put your arms behind your thighs to help you do that. Pull up into that position. And eventually you'll build the strength, but unless you meet your body where you're at, you'll never have the opportunity for improvement, okay? You have the opportunity for injury, but not improvement, okay? How about one more? Good, I want you to come back to that butterfly. Okay, good. Let those legs widen out, forward fold, hinge at the hips. We have 2 more left. This next one, you're gonna feel a little bit more of that core burn. So I want you to come back into that pose where you're balanced on your sacrum, your toes are lifted, and we're gonna twist this time. So weights together, twist, twist. 10. I'll keep track. 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Good. You only have one more left. Remember, this is a quick core burn. Get on your stomach. Show me your best Superman. So, this could start with a locust pose. Lift your chin, lift your shoulders, lift your feet. Exhale down. Maybe extend your arms. Lift your chin, lift your shoulders, lift your feet. Okay, so we're gonna do 10, 10, 9. Remember, the core is also your backside. 7, you got it, come on. 6, 5, don't arch your neck. Keep your spine long. 3, 2, and 1. Woo! Push it on up. Come back to your comfortable seat. If you're feeling ambitious, rewind and do it again. But that's totally an amazing way to fire up your core, start your day, end your day, however you feel. Let's do one quick stretch. Drop your left hand down, reach your right arm over, keep your hips down, Lengthen your right side, body gaze up. Exhale, windmill down, other side. Right hand down, left arm up. Lengthen that right side body. Come back to center. Last inhale, reach. Gaze at your thumbs. Exhale, hands, heart, center. You did it. Thanks for joining. I hope your core is burning. You'll thank me later, I promise. Namaste. Remember the light and the love in me sees, honors, and cherishes the light and the love in you. Have a great day.